Has this ever happened to you? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Quet, aspiring to be the world's greatest looper, but in the meantime, I am the most average Dead by Daylight player you will ever see. Here, you will witness the most exciting gameplay. Great chases, rigoring plays, and hopefully I get to entertain you for about 10 plus minutes. Now sit back, relax, and let's jump into game
Look at this
number
dude.
1. Going against the COD reject himself, my teammates did a good job distracting the gunsmith for me to finish a gen. Sadly, at the cost with one of them finally going down. I relocated with Zarina, who for some reason was inspecting the structure integrity in the back of the house, and healed her. Halfway through, another gem popped, and I was getting a good feeling about this game. Me and Kate were Prove Thyselfing on a gen when Cheryl went down, and I just gotta say, Prove Thyself, such an underrated perk, chef's kiss. I sneakily snuck around with the help of Kindred Cam, got the unhook, and proceeded to do this. Yeah, I quit. Go ahead and get back into the loop that you just left. Great idea. But alas, Mr. Slinger was trying out for FaZe and sniped me out of my life.
That's right! Get no scopes! Get no scopes!
As I hanged on the hook, I thought about what I could have done differently and hoped that my teammates get me. They did, and as I was healing while Zarina repaired, we both dashed off as the heartbeat was getting closer and closer. Dead man's procced, but that didn't matter as my teammates actually did the gens, which is a rarity in solo queue. Now is a good time to mention I went into this trial with a challenge of opening a exit gate as Jake. So, now a choice was to be made. Do I risk playing a game of chicken with a pissed off cowboy? Or do I leave? Remembering the sacrifice of my teammate and hoped we can all be so brave in the future, I chose to leave. A friendly GG's was left and we moved on to game number 2. Before we start, that was such a beautiful thing to see. A screen full of flan because you knew you were going to leave with a shit ton of blood points. Now, here's the thing. We were going against a Blight, and the first down happened while 5 gens were still up. This was going to be an uphill battle. It only got worse when he wouldn't take the bait in chasing me. Me and Serena quickly got back on the gen, but the mad lad came back just as fast. I had to prove that I was the world's worst teammate and sandbagged Serena by doing a slow vault into Shaq. I only felt worse when she got down a few seconds later. Was I truly starting to become the most selfish teammate? A sickening feeling grew in my stomach, and I had to prove that I was useful on my team. I felt the swoosh of the wind as he barely missed his swing thanks to my fastball and quickly went back to my jet. But Blight wanted round 2 and bolted straight for me. I gave him the loop of his life. Huh. Seems he lost connection to his local McDonald's Wi-Fi. Oh well. not. Felix sacrificed himself for the team. My heart sank as I left, wondering what could I have done differently so he didn't have to die. It was at this point I was pondering if I truly am the worst teammate. I shook off the thought and did the universal greet for survivors and ran off to find the first gen, but Nemesis's cousin wanted revenge, so I took the first chase. And with it rubber banding everywhere, I was scared. I didn't know what can hit me around corners, but I'll allow it. I heard a lot of progress being done in chat, so I doubled back, hoping that my teammates will finish. They did, but it was at the cost of me hanging in the basement. For what seemed like an eternity. As I was reaching stage 2, Nemesis seemed content to look for people who were not there, or at least give the lockers a proper inspection to see if everything was still intact. Maybe it was out of spite, or maybe it was to diminish the little thread of hope I had left. It was working either way. There was an attempt to save my life, but it failed. I tried to buy my team as much time as I could, and in my final moments I realized that this was karma paying me back. Now it was my turn to see the giant spider in the sky, but not before Tap and Michaela were able to finish all the gens. Into Nemesis and I was nervous, but luckily the speed boost from the whip was exactly what he needed to make it to the gate. They delivered some bags and my biggest fear popped up when Michaela got hit. I learned something from this day. To always play selfless and never be the teammate to leave others behind.